I'm Teisha Bader with Shalom TV's news update for Thursday, August the 8th, 2013. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu held a special meeting today on the issue of the new settlement guidelines issued by the European Union. The guidelines issued last month would significantly restrict Israeli institutions from taking part in EU programs and being eligible for EU grants and prizes if they have activities over the Green Line. According to the Jerusalem Post, under the new guidelines, Israel would have to sign a territorial clause reneging claims to the West Bank, East Jerusalem, and the Golan before entering in any future agreement with the EU. In today's meeting, Netanyahu met with relevant ministers on the issue, and sources say that after the meeting, Israel said it would not sign any agreements with the EU until it receives further clarifications of the new restrictions. A government source told the Times of Israel that all the ministers also agreed that the new EU guidelines are detrimental to the possible success of peace talks with the Palestinians. The Jerusalem Post reports that Chief of Staff of the U.S. Air Force, General Mark Welsh, completed a week-long visit to Israel sometime in the last few days, just ahead of the expected arrival of the chairman of the Joint Chief of Staff, Martin Dempsey. Welsh's visit was reportedly kept under wraps and was revealed by Israeli news agency Walla and independently confirmed by the Jerusalem Post, though very few details about the visit are available. Welsh arrived as a guest of Israel Air Force Chief Major General Amir Eshel. Dempsey will arrive as a guest of IDF Chief of Staff Lieutenant General Benny Gantz and is expected to discuss developments in Iran, Syria, and Egypt with Israeli leaders. Dempsey is expected to arrive in Israel sometime next week. The American Jewish Committee expressed concern yesterday over an anti-Israel caricature in a major German newspaper. In yesterday's Stuttgarter Zeitung, Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu is shown sitting on a park bench holding a piece of bread for peace doves that he is poisoning with liquid from a bottle labeled settlement construction. The cartoon caption falsely references a 1938 anti-Nazi song written by Jewish Austrian-American composer and author Georg Kreisler called Pigeon Poisoner. On Facebook, Kreisler's daughter Sandra strongly criticized the caricaturist for the drawing, which she called anti-Semitic and wrong in content. She wrote that Israel has made numerous peace offers and said that her father never would have supported the view of the cartoonist. The AJC echoed the sentiment and demanded that the paper apologize. Director of AJC Berlin, Deirdre Berger, said whipping up strong animosity toward Israel damages Israeli attitudes towards Europe and ultimately harms the peace process. Awards in memory of fallen Israeli astronaut Ilan Ramon and his son Captain Asaf Ramon were given today in Israel to 8 outstanding students and volunteers. The Ramon Award, which was created by the Science, Technology, and Space Ministry in Israel and the Ramon Foundation, was handed to the winners by Ilan Ramon's widow, Rona, and Science, Technology, and Space Minister Yaakov Perry. The Ramon Award is given annually to students that not only excel in their studies, but initiate and lead social projects. The winners' achievements this year included raising money for public libraries in Israel's Druze community, raising funds for medications for foreign workers, serving as tutors for special needs children, and establishing a school debating society. Ilan Ramon was killed in the Columbia shuttle disaster in 2003. His son Asaf was killed in a flight training mission in 2009. The Conference of Presidents of major American Jewish organizations will be celebrating 5 decades of leadership and achievement at a gala dinner later this year. The conference announced the event today, which will take place October the 15th at the Waldorf Astoria in New York City, and will honor the 8 most recent past chairmen of the conference for their service and leadership, including Melvin Salberg, Ronald Lauder, Mort Zuckerman, James Tisch, Harold Tanner, Alan Solo, Richard Stone, and the late June Walker. The dinner will also feature a special tribute to Malcolm Hoenlein, current Executive Vice Chairman and CEO for the conference for more than 25 years at its helm. And finally today, while one of the original Schindler's Lists remains unsold on eBay, A letter from Oskar Schindler is among a set of documents now being sold at an auction house in New Hampshire. The one-page letter signed by Schindler, the German industrialist whose efforts saved over 1,000 Jews during the Holocaust, was sent from his enamelware factory in Krakow, Poland, where he employed more than 1,000 Jewish workers from a nearby Nazi concentration camp. Dated August the 22nd, 1944, the letter references permission Schindler got to move the factory and its workers to Brunlitz, a town in what is now part of the Czech Republic, a move that was life-saving. New Hampshire auction house RR Auction Vice President Bobby Livingston said the letter was exceptionally rare. And online bids were at $21,000 as of yesterday. The auction ends this coming Wednesday. And that's Shalom TV's news update for Thursday, August the 8th, 2013. I'm Teisha Bader. I will be away for a week. I will be back next Thursday, August the 15th. See you then.